Center. This is News 4 New York.
Inside the danger zone.
I started crying because it's crazy.
After a 15-story crane came crashing down.
Holy Tonight, the investigation. The victims.
We have one person struck by the crane. We have one person trapped in a car.
And the rush to clear this mangled mess. Good evening, I'm Chuck Scarborough.
And I'm Sabila Vargas. The twisted metal and crushed cars span 2 city blocks. And in that debris may be the key to figuring out what happened.
Did wind cause that massive crane to topple over? Or was it operator error or structural failure or a combination of events that caused that collapse?
We have a team of reporters covering every angle of this investigation, and we're learning more about the people caught in the chaos.
And we begin with Checky Beckford live at the scene near the corner of Worth Street and Broadway, where crews are going to be working through the night. Checky?
Chuck, that's right. It's still quite an unbelievable scene here when you see that crane in the middle of the street. We were actually much closer to the crane here at Worth Street, but we're moved back just a short while ago as they begin preparations to lift it out of here sometime overnight or tomorrow morning is what we're being told. Right now, the biggest question for those who watched it come down, for investigators trying to figure out what happened, and people here in this neighborhood is how this could have happened. Tonight, crumpled cars still sit underneath the nearly 600-foot overturned crane as the unimaginable sets in for neighbors in Tribeca. Neighbors like Alicia Roman.
I started crying because it's crazy, you know.
Almost even with us.
Earlier, this was the terrifying reality as the massive crane crashed to the ground.
Holy my God! Falling. It's falling.
Workers in an office building who shot this video could only watch on in horror.
It started falling on its own, and then it flipped over.
Falling. It's falling. It's falling. Oh, it broke. Holy.
On the ground, the damage was devastating, stretching nearly 2 city blocks.
Like the loudest bang ever, and the whole building felt like the whole earth shook and moved.
I'm thinking 9/11 all over again.
In fact, some thought One World Trade had collapsed as people were sent running.
Some of the ladies were running in every direction. There was a lot of flying debris.
But 38-year-old David Wicks couldn't dodge the crane. He was crushed and killed while walking to work. 3 others were hurt. The crawler crane even set off gas alarms, slamming into 2 buildings on its way down and launching a headache ball from the crane into a nearby office, leaving a massive hole in the roof. Despite it all, Mayor de Blasio breathed a sigh of relief after surveying the damage.
Thank God it was not worse.
Not, he says, for the workers who were diverting traffic from the street before the accident. They were doing the right thing, he said, trying to secure the crane because of high winds. Winds News 4 investigates learned reached 25 miles per hour, according to the sensor atop the crane, higher than the contractor's danger guideline of 20 miles per hour, but lower than the city wind advisory mark. Tonight, the investigation is on into what went terribly wrong.
My heart goes out to whoever lost someone, and I hope that those that are injured, you know, get better.
The crane's operator and owner had no comment for us tonight. Shortly after the accident, the city shut down more than 400 cranes across the city as a precaution, they say, as they try to figure out what happened here and make sure it doesn't happen anywhere else. We're live in Tribeca tonight. Checky Beckford, News 4 New York.
Checky, thank you. And tonight we're learning more about the man killed in the accident, a 38-year-old Harvard grad who was walking to work when the rig's massive boom fell, glancing off buildings before slamming into the street. News 4's Natalie Pascarella is live on the Upper West Side where that man lived. Natalie?
Yeah, that's right, Sabila. It's been a pretty quiet night here the past couple hours outside of David Wicks' home down the street. But I can tell you earlier we saw friends and family coming and going. We also saw the family rabbi who said what a wonderful person David Wicks was. And earlier tonight I did go to his office building where he worked, where co-workers were, of course, just devastated, saying what a great man David Wicks was.
Very friendly.
People who saw 38-year-old David Wicks come in and out of the Tribeca office building where he worked in finance told me he always smiled in passing.
Was a sweet guy. Always very quiet.
Wicks was making his way here, walking into work this morning when that crane came crashing down. Wicks unable to get out of its path.
He was an angel.
An absolute angel.
The family rabbi arrived at the Wicks home earlier today to comfort them and plan funeral arrangements. He and neighbors praised the Harvard graduate born in Prague. Wicks immigrated to the U.S. as a teenager.
He was a wonderful, wonderful person. The best.
I didn't know anyone like him. He's a unique person. We're all in shock.
Tonight, so many in shock over the tragic crane collapse that also injured 3 people, including 45-year-old Don Kojima, treated for a minor leg injury, and 73-year-old Thomas O'Brien, who is in good condition. As the investigation continues into exactly how it happened, those close to David are just asking why.
Everyone who knew him loved him, and I can't believe.
Now, while we do know, as I said, the rabbi was here earlier helping to plan those funeral arrangements, we are still working tonight to find out the exact day and time for those services. For now, reporting in the Upper West Side, I'm Natalie Pascarella for News 4 New York.
Natalie, thank you. It could take weeks, if not months, to figure out exactly what caused this deadly accident. Right now, investigators are going over every inch of that rig, searching for clues. News 4's Michael George spoke with an expert about some of the questions that could be asked, and he continues our team coverage now live from Lower Manhattan. Michael?
Well, Chuck, there's no question something went terribly wrong here. We've learned that just a day ago, this crane passed a city inspection. Then one day later, it comes crashing down. Right now, investigators are looking into every possibility, from high winds to the condition of the crane and what workers were doing in the minutes leading up to the accident. Searching for answers in a pile of debris. 4 investigators talked with people who work and live nearby, and they told us even before the accident, they had fears this crane could come down.
The very top extension was a little like that. And so this morning was very windy, very, very windy and snowy.
To me, it didn't seem that safe.
But what exactly brought the crane down is still unknown. 4 investigators spoke with construction attorney Sarah Beiser. She says investigators will be looking into the crane owner, the crane operator, the strength of the wind, and city inspections.
Who is responsible, what went wrong, and how can we prevent the situation from occurring again?
Here's what we know. The city advises crane operators to secure their cranes when winds reach 30 miles an hour. But no wind advisory went out before the accident because the wind was 25 miles an hour, according to a sensor on the crane. But Mayor de Blasio says crane workers were in the middle of securing the crane anyway when it fell.
This particular company, the instructions were that the crane should be put in a secure position if the winds were approaching 25 miles per hour.
New York City toughened up crane safety regulations after a series of tragic accidents in 2008. Now investigators will be looking to see if something, anything, was missed.
The city does have some of the strongest regulations regarding cranes in the country.
And 4 investigators did visit the rigging company, Galasso Trucking and Rigging. They would not comment. Now, the crane operator is 56-year-old Kevin Riley. He was given a breathalyzer and he passed. That's standard procedure for this kind of accident. We're live in Tribeca. Michael George, News 4 New York.
Michael, thank you. And Michael George just mentioned that the 2008 crane accident, 7 people died then when a 200-foot crane collapsed on buildings in Midtown. That same year, a giant crane arm separated and crashed into an apartment building on the Upper East Side, killing 2. Those accidents led to new safety regulations. But in 2012, a construction worker on the number 7 train extension died when a 170-foot crane collapsed. And last April, a construction worker died when the safety arm of a mini crane toppled over and crushed him.
Well, the crane involved in today's accident dwarfed all of those cranes. It was really huge, 500 feet long. And you can't really appreciate just how massive that is until you see the perspective News 4's Chris Glorioso got earlier today.
Yeah, Chris was given rare access to the scene, and here's his up-close look.
The crane literally toppled down on top of these vehicles, crushing the roofs. Take a look inside this window here. You can see all of the glass on that front seat. This crane, from this vantage point, you can see just how massive it is, how much it weighs, how long it is, and then if you can zoom all the way in to the BMW there across West Broadway, that's how long this crane is.
And we'll continue to follow this collapse through the cleanup and the investigation. We'll bring you the new information as we get it in. Wake up with Today in New York beginning at 6 a.m. for overnight developments. So you can also find updates on NBCNewYork.com.
In other news tonight, police are looking for the killer who stabbed a man to death outside a McDonald's in the Bronx. The murder in the concourse section happened earlier this evening on East 161st Street and Girard Avenue. The victim was pronounced dead at Lincoln Hospital. Police have not said what led up to that stabbing.
Also new tonight, police get a break in their investigation into a string of violent subway attacks. For the first time, surveillance cameras captured the man detectives are looking for. As you can see, he has distinctive red hair. The man is a person of interest in at least 3 robberies or attempted robberies on the C and 4 trains in the last week. 2 of the crimes involved the use of a knife or razor blade. Meantime, it was an unsettling moment for passengers on board an R train in Manhattan. 2 pranksters broke into a conductor's booth and announced over the PA system the train has been hijacked by ISIS. It happened on the Brooklyn-bound train between the 23rd and Union Square stations last night. Police are still looking for the suspects who were laughing. They were seen laughing as they ran off the train.
We brought you the breaking news last night at 11 o'clock. 2 officers shot in the Bronx. Tonight, one of those officers is home. Officer Patrick Esputz saluted his fellow officers as he left Lincoln Hospital this afternoon. He and Officer Diara Cruz were wounded in a shooting in a public housing complex in Melrose last night. Police say 3 officers were on patrol when they encountered the gunman in a stairwell.
Sometimes, because a police officer doesn't lose their lives, it doesn't lessen the struggle that they're going through to get better. Today, a police officer walked out. Hopefully, the next police officer will as well.
Esputz was shot on the cheek. Cruz was shot on the abdomen. She is still hospitalized. Police say the gunman, Malik Chavez, ran into an apartment where he shot himself.
Tonight, a Zika virus patient in Rockland County is recovering at home. The county released the information about the case today. We're told the patient is a woman who's recently traveled to South America. Health officials say it appears that she got the virus through a mosquito bite. County officials want to stress there has been no human-to-human infection in the area.
And we're just 4 days away now from the next critical vote of the election.